Well, good evening, Team Schrader 2020, and welcome to tonight's episode of Let's Crush COVID-19 Together. Tonight, we're going to talk about the confusion surrounding the current voting process. Even though the state of Georgia has expanded the ability to vote by absentee application and made the process as simple as possible, some of my supporters and some of my friends feel like you need a flow chart to understand the process. Today, I was out delivering signs like this one behind me and talking to a lot of my supporters who have already reached out and signed up at my website. And there was a lot of confusion about the absentee ballot process, the applications, receiving the ballots. Do I have to vote by application, absentee ballot? So I thought I would take tonight's chat and just share with you some the method that you can vote, how simple it really is, but the steps that you need to take to protect your vote. Your vote is so important. It's important for your voice to be heard. So let's just talk about the application. Earlier, the state of Georgia sent every registered voter an application for an absentee ballot. It looks like this on one side, and then on the other side, it says secure your vote. Now, this is not your ballot. This is the application to get your ballot. You do not have to return this document in order to vote in person for early voting or on election day on June 9th of 2020. But if you want an absentee ballot, you need to open this document and complete the information and return it by mail with a stamp. Now, the Secretary of State also has the document on the website that you can go in, plug in your information, complete the document online, and submit it without even printing it. Or you can print the document, scan it in, and send it back to the appropriate email. Now, the state of Georgia is recommending that all of us that can vote by absentee ballot, just to maintain the COVID-19 protocol, to make sure that we are engaging in social distancing, that we don't have any overcrowding or the opportunity to spread any germs. But you do not have to vote by absentee ballots, okay? So once you have sent your application in, you will receive an absentee ballot. Now, many of you are concerned that you haven't received your absentee ballot yet. Some neighbors have, some neighbors haven't. I personally spoke with the elections division for Gwinnett County today, and they shared with me that they are sending out the absentee ballots on a rolling basis according to when they receive the application. That's going to determine when you receive your ballot. So don't be upset if your neighbor has received their absentee ballot and you haven't. It's coming, okay? Next, once you receive that ballot, you must complete your absentee ballot and return that for your vote to count. If you don't return your absentee ballot, your vote won't count. Now, there will be some specific instructions on there about how to return it, the different methods that you can return the ballot. Now, judges are on all of the ballots. We are a nonpartisan race. That means I will be on the independent ballot, I will be on the Democratic ballot, and I will be on the Republican ballot. So you don't have to pick a specific ballot to vote for me like you do for other candidates. The thing is, though, judges are at the very end of your ballot. So don't give up until you get to the end, and make sure that you mark the box for Judge Kathryn Kathy Schrader. I'll have an I by my name, so make sure you vote for the incumbent in my race. I will have 4 challengers, so there will be 5 people in my particular race. Since my name starts with an S, I'll be at the very bottom of the ballot, and that's how you can vote for me. Now, in order to vote, you must be registered. The last day to register to vote is going to be May the 11th. So if you have some friends or family members that have not registered to vote, there is still time to vote in the June 9th primary. Every vote matters. Every citizen's voice needs to be heard. So let's encourage our neighbors to rock the vote. Let's encourage our neighbors to make sure that they are aware that this is not their ballot. They need to return this to get their absentee ballot. And let's encourage our neighbors to vote for Judge Kathy Schrader. So to make sure that you help me get reelected for my third term. Also, let's make sure that all of our neighbors are aware that it's up to us to make sure that we rock the vote and we secure our voices in this election. And in order to do that, we must return this document first. And if you vote by absentee ballot, you must return your absentee ballot to make sure your voice is heard. So take the time to complete the documents and return them. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me at www.judgekathyschrader.com. I'll be talking about more of this next week. I'm actually going to start a new series called Let's Talk Justice. A lot of people have been reaching out about what the role of a judge is, what type of cases do I hear, what is certain burdens, or what is evidence, what does this mean, what does that mean. So we're going to take a journey and we're going to navigate through the waters of justice. So I hope you'll join me next week as we start Let's Talk Justice. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with a visual of the 3 different ways you're going to be able to rock your vote for Team Schrader 2020. And I hope that you will join me next week as we start our series on Let's Talk Justice. Thank you for joining me tonight.